When I was invited to participate in this exhibition, I thought it was a really good opportunity to do something quite ambitious, like a dream project for me, really. The starting point for this project was a simple one. I asked myself the question, could I change the direction of rain as it's falling? Although that sounds such like a fantasy, I remember an early science experiment when I was a child, and what I was shown is that when you rub a piece of acrylic rod, you charge it, and when you kind of move it towards a stream of water, it bends towards the acrylic. And I remember that moment, seeing this, the idea that you can actually move water without touching it was something I was fascinated with. What we needed to do was take this simple idea and test it on a bigger scale. We built a static generating machine that can generate large amounts of static electricity, and we conducted this experiment within our studio. We have a stream of water, and when we turn the machine on, it changes the direction of that stream. The water bends towards it. Once you can see it constantly bending and moving back to its original position, you can imagine how this could work in London. You could imagine people walking through a park, cycling on the cycle lanes to work. This idea of walking in the city, walking in London, and not worrying about getting wet. The whole kind of project fell into place for us. We could see how this could apply to London. I began to think how it could be applied to buildings and architecture. You could imagine if we charged the arches at Wembley, you could watch a football match and it would never be stopped or the players wouldn't get wet. Suddenly these bigger ideas could be possible. It's been a really inspirational journey to take something which began as a childhood experiment, prove the concept on a bigger scale, and then suddenly dream.